Hello.
Hello, Jose and Jose. We got Jose from California. We got Jose from Freer, Texas. Carol Amerio. Aló. ¿Cómo estás?
Well,
Trenda, hey. We turned in the keys today, dear.
she says, good afternoon. I have my office all set up and ready to go. That is awesome.
Good for you.
How exciting. Good for you. I bet you like that space a little more.
Sandra Alvarez, where have you been? It's been a while. And good to see you on.
And there's Cindy Lange Buzas saying hello.
Hello, Cindy.
Yes. And Lisa, wow, we're
Hello,
having
Lisa.
wonderful everybody. And there's
Oh,
Maria.
there's Maria.
Hi, kids.
Hi, kids.
That's okay. I'll take that. And Linda Rude, good to see you. Love everybody coming in. That's awesome. Just and like Jose said, please share and subscribe to the show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Kathy Hanley, yay! Vicky Peaster, goodness.
I gotta go to Jose Vasquez.
Okay.
Joe, by chance, was your dad named Joe, and did you have three tios? One Carlos, the other one Dano or Diego, and then the third one Serapio. Vicky Peaster, hello. It's gonna be one of those days.
It is. I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing?
Slamming and jamming.
It's a beautiful afternoon here in Wisconsin. Hi, Mimi. Good to see you. As you all know, we just sort of warm up by saying hello to everybody. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for joining Roger and Maria on Saturday at This Mug's for You.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Daughter Maria was on board with Dad Roger, and I hear it was a fantastic show. In fact, you went longer than an hour and a half, right?
Yep, we did.
That's awesome.
Mimi, I'm gonna go to Mimi right, man. Just boom like that. Mimi, what is this about a skunk? Picking up a skunk right away.
So Jose says, no. My dad's name is Benito.
Benito, okay. That was my uncle's name, and that was my cousin's name too.
Well, we've had a wonderful week so far. The weather is starting to be a little nicer around this neck of the woods. Hope the day is good for you guys. I hope you're enjoying your day. For those
David, I can't talk to you. I'm doing the show.
Oh, okay. Even those who are over in the UK or other parts of the world, I thank you for joining us. And everyone, thank you for joining us. Yeah. I'm having trouble enunciating my words. What's going on here?
Mimi, we didn't get an answer back yet. Mimi, please let me know, what is this deal about a skunk?
Anything? Even if there's nothing.
No,
just let us know.
Like I picked up a skunk right away. I don't know why.
So what? She says yes. What? Yes.
She's laughing out loud. What is it about a skunk, Mimi? I pick up a skunk for some reason around your name.
I have a story about skunks if it's not for Mimi. Nancy says hi. Good.
Hello, Nancy. And where was it? Vicky Peaster, I pick up your foot for some reason. I did some good readings. What, honey?
Things are hopping already, huh?
Yeah.
I'd like you to save your energy if you could. Can you save it?
Well, because of the reading today, and then yesterday was 3 good reads too, so.
So Mimi says she has no idea about the skunk.
Well, keep that in mind, dear. I don't know why, but a skunk just came out.
I think we should have spirit animal cards available for things like that. Maybe. What do you
I
think?
have them.
Can you go find out what that means or not?
Let's see. Angel Prince. On the
There's,
phone. Hello, Mary.
hi, Mary. Good to see you. Things are hopping already, folks. He's getting things already, but I would like you to try to save yourself a little bit. While you're looking for that, do you mind if I read my
Go ahead.
angel card, guys? I pulled an angel card before we started the show, before you came on, and I think it's a really good one. I mean, we're really grateful today. We always say how grateful we are in all of our prayers, but the angel card today is that I pulled is gratitude, and it's really cool. What the message from it? It says your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you. For gratitude is a key to opening the doors to universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. The affirmation is I am grateful for everything in my life. I find that to be a very applicable card for us. And I'm very grateful for what has happened in the past week. It's been awesome. So, anyway, we have.
Christina Link, hello. And Lupita Prado, hello. And by the way, folks, there is no skunk. Imagine that. That's weird.
There's no skunk. I'm gonna get that. I ran across a book over at our favorite shop that has all spirit animals, and it's amazing how many animals are spirit. I mean, just a crazy amount. And I'm gonna get that book, and we're gonna look up skunk maybe. Well, yes, we are. Not maybe.
For
We'll
some
look
odd reason, I don't know who this is, but I am picking up a cast. Somebody had a cast on their elbow. It could have been down to the arm, like right here where the watch goes, but I get more the elbow, like they broke their elbow. Whoever this is. And whomever it is, if it's you, let me know right away so I can zone in on your energy.
So a very interesting thing happened. Do you want me to talk about that? What happened as far as a conversation I had? Do you want to talk about that?
With what? No, with your mom?
Yep.
Yeah, you can go ahead, open it up.
So this this was amazing experience for me. Um, we were in the living room having, watching a little TV, and all of a sudden, Roger says, "Your mother is here. Your mom is here." And I said, "Oh, wow." I mean, she's always comes unexpectedly. She doesn't usually come in very much, but this time she came in pretty powerfully, I think. And he said, and Roger says, "Do you want to talk to her?" I said, "Of course I want to talk to her." And we, through Roger, I mean, he explained what she looks like, her demeanor, how she responded.
I
I
never
mean,
met her.
and he's never met my mother. He's never met her. And it was a very calming and blessed. I felt so very blessed. Um, Mom was a funny lady. She was very quite the disciplinarian. She was always looking for perfection. She was never gave me an ounce of leeway, um, but she did it with love, and she just was always a school marm, if I could put it that way. So I mean,
Okay.
there it happened.
Mary Cantu, if you broke your elbow on a walkway going into the house and there's rocks on each side, then it's you that I have to talk with. Go ahead. Ern.
So with that, I mean, it was quite like the other reading you did with my sister when her husband, her who had passed, came through. It was like a she was responding to Mike. She says it was okay, honey. But my thing is, my mom was in her true form, talking the way she did, kind of making a judgment a little bit. It was quite amazing. And so with that, that's a little bit different, a different kind of reading that Roger does.
It was the channeling.
It was a channeling. It was a real, she was really there. She was, um, and I think you had that same when my sister Carol came through too. Am I right? We were talking.
Yep.
It was
Mary Cantu. Sorry, honey. Mary Cantu. It's not you. Whoever this is that I'm picking up. As you go into your house, there's big rocks, not big stones, but like about yay big. They look like bread. They're round on the top, and they go that way, leading into the house on both sides of the sidewalk. The door to me is the front door is round on the top. So whoever that is.
So I have to say that was an amazing reading. I mean, I didn't ask for it to happen, but whenever it seems always that my family members kind of appear whenever I am doing something that reminds me, I guess I might be bringing them out because I've been working on the yard. That was my mother's specialty. When my sister came through, I was cooking something in the kitchen. Whenever I am doing something that they made or what they love to do, they come to me in my own mind. And I had just been, into my mom's, I don't know, thoughts, I guess. She came through. So the point is, it's possible for you guys to have that kind of a reading too. And if you are open, if you are open to wanting to speak to somebody really truly, I I just really highly recommend that you ask for a reading from Roger, and it is maybe for a specific person. But as it happened, it's a very a fatiguing thing for Roger to do, but it is an amazing experience. I just have to say, I mean, that his psychic ability, his gift really came through for me on those two times. So anyway, I just had to say.
What the? Lisa Cantu looked up what it means about a skunk and its respect and established boundaries. Thank you, Lisa. And I want to say hello to Rob. Buenas noches. No, buenas tardes for us right now. And Holly. Hello, Holly. No.
It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
So anyway, I just had to kind of give that impression I had. I mean, there's all kinds of different readings. A lot of people join in. A lot of people come into readings as face-to-face or in-person readings, and that happened to be very dynamic for me. It was quite amazing.
Thank you, Jose.
Vicky says one day she would like to talk to her daughter.
Well, let's see if we can do something, So far, if those that have just joined on, I picked up a house that on the walkway to the front door, on each side, there's round stones, like a path, but it's got the cement walkway, but on each side, there's stones, and it leads to like a red door, and the door is round at the top. And I wasn't even going to start yet, but all of a sudden, boom!
No, I know, but So was Lisa the one who brought up the skunk?
Yeah.
Shows respect and established boundaries. And that was for Mimi, right? The skunk came through for her.
Yep, that's for Mimi.
That's awesome.
It just came out. Boom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're dealing with getting, uh, establishing boundaries or establishing respect. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense to you.
Let me explain to you guys so you know, John and Mary. When you first off, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from. And when you get on this show, just let us know your name and sit back, and whatever comes out, comes out.
Well, she's asking for business here, so we're not going to let her.
Oh, she's a hacker.
She's a hacker and she's a bad one, and she's checking out everybody. So we're going to get rid of you. You're not welcome here. Yeah, it's a scammer.
Yeah, scamming eggs. Man. And see, she's on Facebook. And what have we've been saying about Facebook? Get off of Facebook and come to YouTube.
Go to the
Because
YouTube channel of Roger Garza Senior Psychic. Go to your browser. Go to YouTube. Go to
can you
Roger.
put it up, or Maria put it up?
Yep, I can do it too.
So now I'm gonna have a new one, honey. Whenever
Which
somebody
is,
comes out like that, I'm just gonna say scamming eggs.
yeah, okay.
We don't want the show to go slow, okay? First off, but I'm trying to pick up energy, and that'll help me do it.
Okay, I've just now posted the link to the YouTube channel and right to the show. So just click on that, folks. Those of you on Facebook, click on that and please come over so we can just avoid all these stupid scammers, okay?
Jose, is there a front gate at your house? I see a front gate and I see it slanted, like it's not, you know what I mean? Like you got to lift it up kind of to shut it. And they're asking me to ask you, why isn't it fixed? Rob, is mom still with us? Meaning, is she still alive? Because I'm picking up mom for some reason. Now, another thing I want to mention too, folks. The 26th of this month, my wife and I will have 6 years of doing this show, Latino Psychic Visions. And I've asked her, I don't know whether we should go on for 7 years or should we stop or what should we do? Because I'm kind of like, I've got 20 years of being a psychic medium. Going to have 6 years of doing this show, 5 years doing the other one. But, you know, you just get to a point, is it feasible anymore?
Does it resonate with you, and does it help you guys? Are you getting some information here that is helpful to you? Anyway, we have Mary Schlockman is here tonight. Thank you for joining us, Mary. Hope you enjoy yourself.
Mary
We'll try
who?
to,
Oh, yeah.
Mary,
Oh, yeah. Where's Carol?
she might be busy.
And Rob, say hi to, first off, hi, Jody. Want to say hi to Jody Banks?
Okay, hi, Joni.
Okay, mom's still alive. There's something about mom. I don't know if your aunt, like mom's sister, passed and is trying to communicate with her. Something's up. So let me know, Rob, would you please? Baby, you're falling asleep. I need these posted.
Okay.
We're glad we can help, Christina. I'm waiting for Rob. No, there's not a front gate entrance, but the rear gate. There was there. The owner hasn't fixed it. Okay, then they tell me because I know it's dumb, but when they give me something, I gotta deliver it, and you guys gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, here's Rob's response. And it was 2 weeks ago.
So hold it. Go back to Rob again. The mother here, this one.
A good friend of my mother died 2 weeks ago, he says.
Rob, was she almost like a sister for mom? Because there's something there in between there. Like she wants to say, I made it, but she also wants her to tell her not to be sad. And Rob, just so you know, and you can tell mom, she tells me like this, a pinky promise. I don't know what the promise was or what, but pinky promise.
We have a first time comer, Lizzie Martinez. Good to see you, Lizzie. Welcome to our show.
Lizzie, are you Larry's daughter? Larry Martinez? Oh, there's another one, honey.
I know. That's why I'm kind of busy, honey, getting rid of these hackers.
Richard Jordan, good to see you, buddy.
Just from the age of 14 years old.
Okay.
Right.
Please note that to her. Rob, deliver the message to her. She says she made it. Number 2, don't cry, don't be down about it. And also remember the pinky promise. Wow, Trenda, that's nice of you to say that. The music and everything was set in the ambiance. Table for 2? You're so welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to go looking. Christina, there's a dog around you for some reason, little black dog with white here. And I think that dog came up before.
Here's Jojo.
Hello, Jojo.
Okay.
Oh, we got another one, honey. What is this?
Must be a nice day for these sad people.
Tivana, come on, give me a break. We're going to go out drinking and we're going to Tivana. Let me put Sandra's question up.
Here's a good question. Are you all still enjoying giving readings? There will always be psychics out there. Sometimes you have to do what feels right for you. Yes.
I just did a reading a while ago. I did 3 of them yesterday.
And you can say that you do enjoy doing that. That is.
Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't, enjoying
right.
it.
And but what we're saying is this: we have been on this platform for 6 years.
Yep.
And it is there's a lot we put into it. Every show Roger puts his whole heart into everything. And I don't know if some people come and go, they don't come back, they leave, they leave us. I don't know why, but if just we would like a little feedback. Have we been helping you? Have you been getting good information? Have things been resonating for you? It's been a growth for me for 6 years. Absolutely.
And there's others that have been on your 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. We'd like to hear something. Because I'm at the point now, it's I don't want to say frustration, but the fact is you do it and you do it and you do it, and they still, a lot of you just go back and do what you've done. And I'm thinking, why do I bother?
Can you please expound on that? Can you expand on that? You're,
Okay, watch. You got to watch them. I'm expanding.
well,
No, it's just that, you tell people something and then they come back a couple shows later or a half a year later and they're still doing the same thing they did before and they're asking why this, why that. And you go like,
well, I think I'm going to take a little bit of issue with that. I feel like the people that are watching us now have come to another level of understanding and they kind of get you about what you do and what you don't do. And I think I don't want to speak for everybody, but I've seen a growth in the people who have shown up. Um, they appreciate everything you do. I feel it's just that there's a lot to it. Teresa says, "Hi, people. Pray for my son. He's having a test in the morning about his kidneys. Also, I just say a big black. I just saw a big black butterfly at my window, and then I went to look at it and it was gone. Native American means good things. Yes."
yes, it is a good thing.
And so Cindy says this, "I'm still fairly new, but I do look forward to Wednesdays to be here, but I would do whatever feels right for you."
See, the thing is, like I tell everybody, Cindy, I always say this. I'm not talking for my health. I'm talking for yours. And when I see something that I don't like, I tell them, heed the warning. And they still go do the same thing. And it's like, man, why am I even,
There are some who do that, but there are some who don't too. I have to take issue with you a little bit. And then Lisa's agreeing with me. And
did you
Maria,
say take tissue?
I take tissue with you. Maria, your daughter, saying, "Let's talk after the show. You're not leaving us. Stay calm and positive. It's going to be fine."
Okay.
Yeah. Carol says, "You help me very much, and I find the connection with you both and a lot of people in this chat are like a family." I know.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Carol.
I know. And that's why I don't want you to have the impression that we don't appreciate you guys. We do. We appreciate you every time you show up. It gives us a warmth. It gives us a lot of.
But then, Carol, there's times where I go, it's a he puts.
Jojo says, "I've had 3 deaths this week alone. When you're on here, you lift the mood and I smile because you guys are number one. Love you always." Well, thank you.
Oh,
Jojo.
thank you. That's beautiful.
And so
We're sorry about the deaths.
I am too. It's not an easy time sometimes, and they don't seem to just.
Wait a minute. No, here, I was going here. Thank you, Mary. That's cool. Okay, on this, Teresa, please, I tell everybody this. Don't believe in me. I'm nobody. I'm just God's servant. Believe in God, okay? I'm no one to praise.
So, so Lapita says, "I enjoy watching y'all and love hearing all the confirmation people give you on what you say. I like the advice and warning you give us." She says that just 4 p.m. is too early.
I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah. So, but there's a reason why we're doing 4 p.m. is because so that people from other parts of the world can join in and it's not too late for them because
Yep.
the UK, for example, are 6 hours difference. So it's like 10 o'clock when we show up.
Boy, a lot of people are
I mean, I
patching
don't
in
think
on
you'll like
this.
the fact that, well, we just don't know, sometimes if things are really grabbing you or if you think it's okay. So,
Okay, Patricia, honey, this to me, this is the first time you've been here. And what I need you to do is now that I see your name on there, just sit back. When I'm ready to really go to work, I will look and see what's up. But I'm picking up a man with dark hair. I don't know if it's your husband or your brother because I get receding hairline right here. this part kind of points out opposite of what I got. I see Becky Becker, Becky Baker, Becky Becker, Becker.
She's
Hi, Beck.
she's going insane because she's studying. And Mimi says, "I love what you say and how honest you are. All your family is special, Faye and daughter."
Thank
Yeah,
you, dear. Thank
we
you.
feel that way too. And did I say this personally? I love, Cindy says, personally, I love what you do. It's very fascinating and intriguing to me. And you've created such a great community. I wouldn't keep coming back if I didn't enjoy it. Okay. We
Thank you,
appreciate
dear.
we appreciate you all. Absolutely. And it's kind of like people have come and gone, and there's just kind of a, where some people leave, other people join us. It's just kind of like that way. And I hope we're bringing lots of good information to you, and we do want to lift up.
Patricia, what I'm referring to, or what we're referring to, is we've been doing this show on the 26th of this month. Will be 6 years we've been doing this show, and 5 years for the other show. And you get to a pinnacle where you just say, okay, now what? You know? And whether it would be feasible for us to keep going.
And so Patricia says this, I'm not quite sure. My husband, thank you. I don't know.
Okay, like I said, the receding hair right here.
Okay.
If your husband has passed over, then note that he's with you. Believe it or not, he wants to dance something like the jitterbug, or like they did in our days, high school days. It's really weird.
I'd like to put up what Vicky says. She says her Sophia said last weekend how it calms her brain and makes her feel closer to her mama.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Tell her thank you. That's so beautiful. I like that.
Okay. Well, and Holly says, love what you do. Okay.
Thank you, Holly. Did you see what Teresa Dobbs said?
She was brought up Catholic. I do believe in God. It helps me. Though I think she was meant to say more.
Okay.
And so Patricia, she says, he was a great dancer. Wow.
Well, he wants to dance again. And there's Polly one cracker.
Oh boy. It's amazing we still have friends here.
Okay, Mary Lasea, hello. I just went by your name. I wanted to say that, acknowledge you. Mary, are you getting cramps in your foot? I'm getting the big toe kind of like, if it's the big toe, it separates like and locks in place. Get out those bananas, girl. I'm not a doctor, but I know what I see. Hello, Tina.
Good to see you. And Teresa said she finishes her sentence with the word through. So that makes more sense. Yes. Yeah.
I got to go to Sandra. I did a reading for her at the office long ago.
Okay.
Sandra, there's a little boy around you. And I think you were on before and I mentioned that. There's a boy, I want to say, from 9 to 12. And when he would comb his hair, he would just comb it like that, straight down. So it would hang like in his face and that.
Mary says, yes, I get like nerve spasms on my left foot.
Who hears you? Start eating bananas, dear. They're good for you. The potassium will help the cramps. Okay, let me go to my dear friend. You are going to do fantastic, young lady. If you wondered about your venture by moving into the office and all that, you're going to be busy. you might have to hire 2 more people. So keep that in mind.
That's cool. So here's what Jose.
Excuse me.
Here's what Jose says. Faye and Roger, ever since I found this platform, I feel like we are family. Thank you. That's what we like.
Vasquez is in my family, so remember that.
And guess who's here? Good to see you.
Hi, Susie.
Yes.
Let me look at Lizzie. Can you put a picture of yourself in there? That's the only way I can do reads. It helps me.
Trenda says, looking forward to this journey. Good. That's cool. And Jojo is saying, God calls us in different ways. For you, it's helping us here. And in some small way, we in turn help you too. I believe everyone has a calling, just in a different time and path. We are who we are, and that's good enough for me. Thank you, Jojo. So,
Carol, I don't know if you're wearing glasses yet, but you will be. Your eyes, I get your eyes for some reason. And I also want you to get checked for diabetes, okay? Okay, I'll put up whoever.
well, Sandra says, I remember a little talking about it. The little boy does not ring a bell.
Keep it in mind. I'm going to say from 9 years old to 12 years old. Now, here's the way I'll give it to you. And I hate to do it this way, but this is the way it is. If you ever had a miscarriage or an abortion about 9 years ago or 12 years ago, okay? Christina Link, did you ever tell me about that dog? It's a black dog with white under here on the chest. Mary, is your hubby feeling okay? I'm getting something about balance. He might have an inner ear infection. Remember that.
And Carol says, okay, and I do wear glasses or contacts.
All right, but please, the diabetes thing, get checked.
So Tranda also says, Kyle also surprised me and Tristan with an RV Sunday night, so we have a place to live in. Oh, wow.
Cool.
Good for you. And she says, I will. Carol says, I will. Here's Kathleen Sosi. Hello, Kathleen. How are you doing?
I had surgery Monday, breast cancer.
Oh, okay.
I don't see anything to worry about, Kathleen. Okay? I know you believe this. All the spirit guides and the spirits are all around you. And they lift your spirit up, not out. Like they lift it up to, how can I say? I'll put it this way, like they told me. It's like up to a divine level. Okay?
Yay, there's Lizzie with a picture. Yay. Good picture.
Excellent picture. That helps a lot.
That is very helpful. Thank you.
Okay, I have to ask this, Lizzie. Was there something that made you cry not too long ago? I see tears. And I also get a little baby, like a newborn. Maybe at the most 7 months, they're telling me. And I want to go back with Joni. Joni Banks, there's something about, it's either your daughter, your granddaughter, and I think we went through this before. Like you're talking to the wall to me. You know, if nothing's getting through.
Okay, here we go with Lizzie says, yes, my daughter passed away at birth.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry to hear that. She's with you. Please note that she's with you.
And Kathleen says, yes, thank you. She believes too.
I'll be praying for you, dear.
Absolutely. And there's Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, good to see
Hey,
you.
buddy.
Glad you joined us.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. I want to go watch your show, but I get calls, I get readings.
We've been a little busy this week, so I
Yeah.
know we keep saying that, but it's a tough time of the day. But we'll get there someday. We'll get there someday.
The whole thing is, Jonathan, you know yourself. I have people all over the world,
He knows.
so I get calls.
So does he. Yep. We're all
I want to
busy.
go to MaryCon too.
Life happens, he says.
Mary, there's somebody coming through for you. It's a guy. And I'm going to say there's something regarding the chest area. Either he had cancer of the lungs or something. He was in a car accident and hit the steering wheel. But I want to say it's like an impact. But then I also see disease. Like he could have been sick with something else.
Lizzie says, thank you. OMG,
You're
thank you.
welcome, dear.
And Christina Link is saying, I'm not sure of the dog. My parents had a Lhasa Apso growing up, and I loved her. She was black as a puppy, but got light as she aged. I'm allergic, so that is the only dog I've had. And her brother
Well,
just
please note that the dog is around you.
had his dog pass, but she was bigger and was tan and with white.
No, black.
Okay.
Lupita Prado, I'm going to tell you something, dear. And you know that I don't play when I say what I say. If you haven't had a tooth fall out, or if you do have one, honey, I hate to tell you this, but somebody's going to pass. Okay? So please note it. If you dreamt about it, if you dreamt about your tooth falling out, that means for sure somebody in the family is going to pass.
Christina says this. Okay, thank you. She keeps coming up.
And they're telling me to tell you, why haven't you played scratch offs, Christina? You have money coming to you. So when you lose here, you gain here. Remember that.
Polly Miller, we're not shutting down quite yet. We just had to check in with everybody to see if it all makes sense for us to keep on going. We'll keep on going, I'm pretty sure. And we do visit Paul's shows when we can. Absolutely.
I try to visit everybody's show, but they just get busy.
We have a business going on here, actually. There's somebody I didn't want to miss. I guess okay, we have a new person here called Blue Angelic, who doesn't have
if you don't have a picture in there, how am I going to? And I don't even know who you are, where you're from, what. So everybody on here will tell you, I need your picture, I need your full given name at birth, and I need to know where you're from and where you are now. That's the only 4 things I need.
So in order for us to get a good
if you want readings.
If you want a reading. If you don't, if you just want to listen, you're certainly welcome to listen, but it probably nothing will come through for you. Sorry.
Nancy, I don't know if I told you this before, but Mom and Alex and your dad are together, number 1. And they're talking about something coming up. Is somebody's birthday coming up, or is there an anniversary something? They're talking about the candles, or if you lit a candle for them, okay? That's for Nancy Moreno.
So Lupita says, no tooth falling and no dreams, but I will keep you posted.
If it happens, dear, remember that. Mama, hello. Good to see you, dear. And I hope our last talk helped you a lot. You know, I know it's hard, and being in that house is hard too. And I hope you're not getting flooded out.
Right.
Because,
Okay.
like they say, mucho agua. But it's good to see you on.
Yep, absolutely. Lupita says, no tooth falling and no dreams, but I will keep. Did I say that already? I'm sorry.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Mary says, my dad had a lung and a half. I have had a friend in a car accident and died.
Note that your friend is with you, because I get like that.
And here we have Leanne Garcia.
Hello, Leanne.
Yes. Hello.
I wish you'd put another picture in there. Like, I'm getting tired of looking at the corona all the time.
Need an update. Vicky Howell. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Vic.
Hi, how are you? And then Nancy says, okay, no birthdays or celebrations. I will light a candle.
Bingo. White. Okay. I want to go back to Mimi.
Okay.
Mimi. Oh, that's Vicky. Where's Mimi? Remember before we talked about there was a young girl that was like you were going to clash with and all that? There's also a boy now. I'm going to say a round face, big cheeks. If you were to look at him, you would you remember the Addams Family? He looks like Pugsley. I don't know who he is or what's going on, but there's going to be something about that.
I laugh because I wonder if everybody knows who Pugsley is.
The first Addams Family.
Oh, okay.
Pugsley was the boy, and the girl was Wednesday.
Hi, Herbie. Thank you for that. He goes, what is this about shutting down? What the heck would we do without you? This is a family. You're right. You can't give up family. No.
Well, it's Herbie. It's going to be 6 years.
Okay, so we have this stupid Ola Barshman, who's, I don't even know what that name is. Don't contact this guy, Richard Dearden. This guy is nothing. Anybody who has to come on somebody else's show and do this is just a loser. Loser.
Linda, is this your husband that I'm picking up? I'm getting somebody who would definitely say grace before each meal. And you keep going to the window and looking out to see if someone's coming.
And so Julie's here. Hi, Julie. Good to see you, coming to us from over that way, in Europe way. And so Herbie does mention he's been with us for all of 6 years. Yes, he's provided us with White Castle burgers too, sliders or whatever they are.
Sliders.
What did I say?
Biters.
Okay. Mimi says, okay. All right.
Just know that when I said about the girl the last time, you know what happened. So I'm just saying so you know ahead of time.
Okay, so
oh boy,
Somerset, England. Thanks for reminding us, honey. Thank you.
I used to go through Somerset, Texas all the time.
Sandra's asking, is there any other description about this little boy? I'm racking my brain for some reason. Nothing's ringing a bell. The time frame you gave me was the time frame that I was in Minnesota.
Honey, all I know is it's 9 years ago or 12 years ago.
Yeah, Herbie says, whoops, that he was even went
Patricia,
to. Go ahead.
do you by chance happen to have one of your husband's vests? He's talking about the vest.
Linda Rude gives a grandfather would always say a prayer before we eat. Small man, white hair.
Holding hands, too, I'm getting.
And Sandra says, okay.
Honey, I would give you more if I had more, okay? But it's just like there's so many people, I'm going, up and down.
So Julie Evans says she's lost a friend. She lost a friend last Saturday. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yep,
Julia, we lift you up in our prayers. I know that it's tough.
Julie, is there something regarding your friend and fish? I'm not saying going fishing, but there's something about fish. Like it could be you guys would go to the fish market or something. It's something regarding fish.
Linda responds, yes.
Holding hands, see? Note that he's with you, dear. He says everybody fell off the tradition.
Leanne Garcia says, this picture of me is only 3 years old, so I'm not changing it yet.
Well, this picture here is only
73 years old. Joe Hurt.
72.
73, I said.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? Joe says he has to go, but he has a meeting to go to. Okay, well, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, was that? Thank you.
Awesome.
Tell Rachel I said hello.
So Julie says thank you. She liked fish in aquariums.
So note that this is what I'm going to tell you. That if you see an aquarium and there's fish in there, note that she's with you. Okay? Because to me, she loved fish.
As a species, you mean? So Sandra says, do you do readings on Saturday or Sunday?
Not so much Sundays unless it's early because number one, that's the Lord's Day. Number two, I play in the evening, So I had to leave here earlier to get over there to set up and all that stuff. But Saturdays, I usually do them after the show.
So I have to remove myself because the boys are needing to be addressed.
Okay. So, going up and down, everybody, I'm looking at names. You all know how I do this. I go up and down on the names, and if something pops out, I give it to you. Becky, is there something about Dad? Is Dad okay? I know I didn't see you. Mom's here somewhere, Noe. I saw her name, and then you got too many people on here. Sometimes you got to go up and down. On this eyes. And let me tell you, folks, this does tire me out. I'm not complaining, but I'm saying to do this, it's very takes a lot of energy out. Hello, Denise. I didn't see your name in there either. So, wow. Well, then Mama must have logged off. I can't see your name anymore. Wow. Okay. I'm going up and down names, folks, real slow, okay? So don't get bored. Vicky, is there something regarding native around you? Some kind of picture or something hanging on the wall regarding natives? Then that's why I get him, because he is with you. Jessica Lopez, please let me know where you're texting from, okay? And let me know if your grandma and grandpa were Jesse and Fran. No, yeah, I can't find her. Carrie Miller, can you please let me know where you're texting from? And it's a great picture. That helps me a lot. Okay, you do have something. The To me, what I'm picking up is if you hear noises in your house and whatnot, it's native spirits. They don't mean any harm. Okay, they're pleased with you putting whatever it is on the wall. Oh, Claire. Okay, cool. You're not far from us. We're in Baldwin. Not here, but at home. Please note that the spirits are very happy with that. Okay. Okay, Mija, let me know what Lopez family because I know a ton of Lopez's. And my cousin was Jesse. Jesse, Zachary, and Jesse Jr. Sousa, they called him. And I forget the other one. It's three brothers, and I can't remember the third one. Frank Lopez and Lupe. It'll take a while, honey, but it might come to me. I don't know. Right now, I can't think. I'm doing this. So if you hear noises in your house, don't get scared, okay? Lizzie, I'm back. Had to leave. Honey, I understand. Okay. I'm just glad you could get that message. Carrie, I don't know if you had a big fluffy dog. I want to go like either a German Shepherd or a lab. It's a big dog. And I'm seeing like if it's two dogs, the lab to me is light brown and the German Shepherd comes in black and brown. That they're with you. Park it at the office. There's no rule or anything that says that you can't. Okay. Honey, you back in? You okay?
I'm okay. Wait a second.
I got to go back to Becky. Becky, Dad's talking about a key. I don't know if it's a skeleton key or if it's a key for a door that nobody opens. Now, for those of you who are new here, my name is Roger Garza. I'm a psychic medium of over 20 years now. I got 20 years in. And for those who know where the West Side is, I'm a old West Sider from way back in St. Paul. So I know just about everybody over there. We do the 2 shows a week. This one is at 4:00 in the afternoon till 5:30. And then we do one on Saturday morning at 10:30 to 12. This is Latino Psychic Visions. The other one is called This Mug's for You, meaning a coffee mug. You want to change this, dear?
Yeah. What are we doing? Yeah.
No, I don't see Mom's name, so I'm going to go with you. Was there something regarding your dad and enchiladas? Now, I'm going to say this. If there was, like that was his favorite, Mom or somebody has to make a plate and leave it out for him to smell it, okay?
Did you see this one? Becky says I'll ask my mom about the key.
Okay. Yeah, because it's either a skeleton key or a key to a door that nobody goes into.
Wait, I wanted to say this. Yes, my sister used to make them. No, he says.
Have her make another batch and put it out for Dad.
Okay, did you see this one? I don't know.
No. I'm going to stick with the lab and I'm going to stick with the German Shepherd. Maybe it was a family dog or these were family dogs as you were growing up. I don't know. What else?
Sandra, okay, so Sandra asked this question. Did you see this? She says, when the animals come to you, do they have message for others?
When the animals come to me, it's to let me know that they're with you. They could have been an animal that passed 20, 30 years ago. But to the other side, they are no longer on the clock. So that could have been like yesterday for them. What else?
Well, so I have this question from Lisa. I hope I'm catching everybody's responses. She says, Roger, I'm always tired. Any insight as to why? Is it health or just poor quality sleep? I'm falling asleep trying to listen in on the show.
I'm not a doctor, Lisa, but I'm going to say talk to your doctor and see if he can put you on a baby aspirin a day to thin out your blood. Your blood is very thick. I'm on baby aspirins, and let me tell you, they do work.
Mary asks, how is your sugars? So that could be.
That's another one, yeah.
Yeah, a rise and fall, an imbalance if your intake of sugars are high and low. So Lizzie says this: do stillborn babies get older in heaven?
Yeah, it's like, here's the thing. This is what I've seen. Okay, then this is my own opinion or whatever. It's like they didn't make it here in this world, so their spirit goes back and reincarnates either with another baby coming or with someone else's kid or something like that. They reincarnate, and that's why people say, "Man, you act just like so and so." Oh, they're in there.
Well, it's also my understanding that a baby is it's a baby was a physical part, but there's a soul to that being, and the soul goes to the other side, and the soul
Yep.
can come back either as a baby or it can come back as a
It could
man.
come back as a bird, a
It
horse,
could come back
anything.
as a woman. It could come back as your aunt. It can come back as another child. It's depending on what. This is my belief system. Okay, going to the when you go to the other side, your soul is your soul. It doesn't matter whether you're a baby or weren't even born. You still have a soul.
Jose, there is no D in my name. Change that D to a G.
Yes, and we do understand that it is our time, right? It's Central Time, 4 o'clock, our time,
Yeah. You
Central
guys
Time.
are 2 hours behind us
Right, right.
in
So it's
Califas.
mhm.
Look at this one, honey.
It's not the Cantu sweetness.
Ha!
So, Lizzie, I hope we answered your question a little. Did we answer your question? I hope so. I hope that brings comfort to you.
Sunday, you're not going to know unless you try. What can you say?
Well,
Put it in the back.
I don't agree with Roger. I don't think that would be a good idea. To tell you
Well,
the truth, I don't. Why should you want
it's
to be
not
in?
hurting anything
Well,
unless she plugs it in and starts running off electricity.
I don't think it's a good idea. That's my view.
You ought to see the office, honey. I went in, Trent, I went in there looking for you. And because I had to turn in the keys. But man, has that place changed, man. I mean, it's changed.
I hope for the better.
You remember where Chris was?
Yeah.
Chris went up to where Skip is. Skip's
Okay.
gone.
Oh. Okay. 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 So yes. So Lizzie's answering me. She says, kind of. I had a situation where I felt my daughter through a stranger. Well, I think that's possible. But people on the other
Yeah.
side, the souls on the other side, can manifest themselves in any form they want to manifest themselves when it pertains to you. So this pertains to you as a daughter. Absolutely. She would have been 21 years old at the time. Okay.
Well, I got her as a baby.
Hmm.
Does anybody have any questions at all? I'm kind of taking a breather from it
And
so
that's
I can.
and you know what Lizzie's questions and things bring to my mind my own mother who appears to me as my mother, and she appears to me in a certain form so that she's recognizable to me through when Roger reads that happening. She's a soul on the other side. She might be decide to come back as a man sometime, right? But when she comes to visit me in my life right here, so that I know she's with me, she's coming back as my mother. Does that make any sense? I mean, that's how I feel this all takes place. Because we have many lifetimes. We have many lifetimes, and we're supposed to experience them many, many lifetimes.
Jessica, is Dad okay? I would like for Dad to get his heart checked. Okay, I'll just put it out there like that.
So Tronda says Skip is where the State Farm used to be. So they
Yep.
just switched.
Oh, they switched them.
Yeah.
Because I seen that Skip's office, they were making it bigger and all doing all kinds of junk in there. It was, wow.
And Julie says it makes sense to her what I just said. Okay, I'm glad to see that somebody sees it the way I see it. I mean, it's just I have done a lot of meditation since my other life. So,
Honey, we forgot to tell you, Julie hits the bottle every now and then.
oh, well, so do I, Julie. Especially when I have to deal, with. Okay, yeah.
So I'm going up and down on names again, everyone. Be ready. Where was it? Vicky Peaster. Vic, do you got a t-shirt or a shirt? I mean, I'm gonna say like a Western shirt, a cowboy shirt that's black with white around the collar, white around the sleeves, white running up this way. It's like I don't know if it has fringe here. It looks like it does, but I see this shirt.
And so Carol says, I understand that souls on the other side are in their prime and around 30 years in general. I'm not quite, I guess we don't agree there, but that's okay.
Well, here's the deal. They consequently picked the best age, when things were going great and they were happiest, that's the age they go for.
If they decide to choose a physical looking form. Otherwise, they look, I would like to recommend a couple books for everybody to read, which really helped me a lot. Okay, so Mary says, a few weeks ago, you mentioned to me after I got off to watch my boys' game, it was about letting him go. Not sure if it's my newly divorced husband or the guy I've been on and off. Could be both.
That one, I don't know. I'd have to study that one.
Mary. I'm not gonna intrude on this one.
All right, let me say this. Mary Peaster says no, she doesn't have a shirt like that. If someone has a black Western shirt with white fringe up here, white fringe or white trimming around the sleeve, going up the arm like that, then please let me know. Because we cross a lot of times with other people. What is this?
Okay, so hi.
That's not a name. I can't do nothing with that name if you want any type of reading at all. Hi, Linda. I hope she's okay.
So Cindy's asking this, a question she's always had is, do we keep our memories when we pass?
Why do you think you come back? Let's put it this way. Like there's unfinished business and you're on the other side, which we don't want, but you come back for your unfinished business. There's things that still trouble you that you have to do. There's people you want to visit that like family members. You still have your sense. It's when the body, let's put it this way, when you die, the body and the spirit separate. Okay. I was asked one time, why does when the other side comes through, why do they come through and it's cold? And then I got to thinking, what would you feel like if you were buried 6 feet under during the wintertime, summertime, everything? It's cold.
Well, I just think it's the energy they bring, tell you the truth. And can I answer Cindy's question too?
Go
She
ahead.
says a question she's always wanted to know: do we keep our memories when we pass? The reason we're on Earth is to experience the Earth experience. The souls come back. We learn something from this experience, and yes, we do remember everything. Remember our families. Remember everything. As soon as we pass, we have a life review, and we in that review we are going through our whole life, in and we are of seeing the good, bad, and the ugly. So we are here to learn something. Some people have come back to learn something more. That's maybe they have to go through another challenge. Maybe they have to go through another difficult time. Maybe they come back as Hitler. Maybe they come back as Mussolini. You know, maybe they come back as Teresa, um, lovely lady
Honey, look
Teresa.
at, she told me to stay out of her head. Look,
I was looking online for a shirt like that to go with her hat and boots. Okay.
this is my daughter, everyone. Ay, 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 ay.
And she also, Maria says, also, I think she's helping me out a little bit. It's like soulmates. Our souls are connected and continue to be drawn to each other. We recognize souls, not our physical selves. Yes. Somebody you might have been married to in the past might come back as your father in the next life. Maybe the person that was incredibly terrible to you and you was your ex-husband. If there's a purpose for this, for him or that them to be in your life. You're learning your lesson. Yeah. Well, Cindy says that's comforting. I'm glad to hear that, Cindy.
Yep.
Um, I hope that's been helpful to you. It was to me to find out that my soul, when I pass on, will still be intact. It might look different, but it's still my soul. It's still my soul. And I can choose to come back any way I want to come back.
Julie, I'm getting either it's your friend or it's you. There's something wrong with the wrist. If it's your friend who passed, there was something wrong with her wrist.
Mary Lucia says, right before her mother passed, there was this cool, crisp breeze that passed through her sister and herself while they were praying the rosary. Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
That's
You know who
beautiful.
that was.
That was that was mom.
Yep.
That was beautiful.
Any more new ones?
I think I've caught up to date. Have I caught everyone up to date, folks? Because I was gone for a little bit.
Yeah, I got Mary as the last one.
Okay.
All right, we got about 10 minutes left, everyone. And
It's
don't
been fun.
forget, Paul is on tomorrow.
Right.
He's on what, 1:30, something like that?
I think so. 1:30. Yep.
And then our dear friends in the evening, our dear friends Laura Lee Potvin and David Hansel, the thing at the foot of the bed. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to say, what was it I wanted to say? Damn it. My grandson, thanks everybody because he's cancer free. He still has to go through like little treatments and whatnot, but he's cancer free and he wants to thank everybody.
This is Damien.
Yep.
And thank you for your prayers, everyone. I know that
Oh,
that was
I know.
okay.
Happy birthday to our neighbor across the street, Lonnie Shatnow. Hopefully we'll see her at the birthday party and everything will be cool and we'll have fun.
Julie's responding. She had brittle bones, and if she sneezed or coughed, she fractured bones.
Oy,
She
oy, oy.
fractured her sternum and had crushing to lungs via spine and the sternum and some COPD. So wow. Oh God. That's just horrible.
That's
So
sad.
sorry. Um, So Lisa, I'm going to give you what Lisa says. Lisa says she had a medium tell her that her ex and she were together in another life, and that they were meant to be friends in this life, and we are. Okay.
Good.
I mean, those are examples. Sometimes your son might be, for example, your dad in another life, or but they seem to be the people that are in your lives, the souls that are in your life. From what I've understand and what I have been reading is that they come back. They kind of come back around, and they might look different, or there might be a different person. I mean, they might be a different category for you, or whatever. I can't think of the right word.
Well, honey, somebody wants another reading.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but it was somebody's anniversary, and I forgot whose it was, and that makes me mad.
What do you mean?
I don't like to forget that stuff.
Okay.
Any other questions? Anybody? Anything?
Mary mentions that she dreams of people before they pass away. Right? There
Yes.
is a word for that. It's clair something, where you have the vision of it before it happens. My daughter had that happen too. Erin has that capability.
A lot of times, a person comes to them before they
Right.
die.
Right. So Mary, in response to what Mary is able to do, Vicky's asking her to keep her out of her dreams. Okay. It's not even just a premonition. It's not even a premonition. I suppose it is a premonition. You're right. But it's very clear.
Yeah, but in the dream, it's called something else.
Mhm. They have an appearance. Jose is saying it's like we're actors on our own stage. Absolutely. And we are the directors and producers, and at the end of the show, we are all judged. We judge ourselves. Actually, we are able to review ourselves. Absolutely. You got it, Jose.
So,
And we are
anything
in
else?
charge.
Anybody?
Precognizance, Vicky says. Thank you, Vicky. I think that's the word I was looking
Yep.
for. Thank you. Maria says JC
My
has.
grandson has those dreams.
Mm-hmm.
My other grandson, Jace.
I can't believe it's already this time. You had a busy night tonight. You were seeing, you were getting visited by spirit right away, by energy. Energy was crazy.
Yeah, starting from today when I did that reading.
Mm-hmm. So we have.
But anyway, we're going to be here Saturday at 10:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. So Jose, that'll be what, 8:30 for you.
In the morning, not too early.
It'll be 4:30 in the afternoon UK time. So hopefully we'll see y'all then. It's called This Mug's for You. If you have any questions, please write them down so they're ready for the show, okay? If something comes up in your mind that you want to ask, feel free.
I love the questions and the things that you're asking tonight. Things about your soul, things about, maybe your memory. These are very fascinating things. And I will try to have if you like to read, I do have some books that I can recommend on Saturday's show. They've helped me walk through to understand Roger's own near-death experience, so that I can, understand that a little more. And so that got me on a quest of information, and it's helped me tremendously.
If your ex is any type of man that would allow it, then I would say ask in court if you can do it. Okay, Polly? It's something that needs to be done. It's like, if not, they'll keep coming back and coming back. Not to haunt you, and it's not really a haunting. It's kind of like a reminder. Okay? What else have we got going?
Well, if you're interested in, I mean, if you guys are interested in having a reading done by Roger, you can always have that done. And this is our phone number. I'm just going to put it up there.
Linda, we're not there Sunday for Mother's Day. Okay, we want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers coming up, and I know there's a lot of you mothers out there. No, but we're not there Sunday.
Right. But anyway, we will be there after that in the next week.
Mary's going to start a new job. All right, Mary, go
So
get
if
it.
you're interested in a reading by Roger, you can do it by calling us there or getting in touch with him and through Facebook Messenger. He can do the reads through Facebook Messenger if you're in another town or country or state. Or if you're in the location, it's really cool if you can come and visit us here in Baldwin, Wisconsin.
Yep. Becky, keep picturing yourself that you aced it, okay? And
Yeah.
you will. And Julie says,
So it's 4:30 for her on Saturday.
yep.
Yep.
What does it mean to dream about your loves? A lot of times in dreams, like your dream can lock in with their dream. So it's like a meeting. Hi, however long with them, and then back. So he's saying about the dream, the ones that passed away. If you hug them, that's the thing, Joe. You can talk to them. A lot of times you talk to them and all that, but if you make contact, thank you, Vicky. And Paulie says, I agree. Check on that key, Beck. Anything special, babe?
Well, I just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, this afternoon, and thank you for sharing the show. Please, if you haven't done that already, please do it after we shut down. It is very we're very appreciative of that, and we really love it when you show up every week. Thank you for showing up every week and telling your friends and family to join us, because sometimes the things that we talk about here on these shows might pertain or might be beneficial to be heard by some of your family, or some of your friends. You just never know. And if there's anything you'd like to talk about in one of these shows, if you have a topic that really is a little mysterious to you or you just don't get, please let us know. We would be happy to talk about it. We love your questions. We love what you bring to the table. And that is what's happening on Saturday. The premise of the show is that it's a chat around the Garza kitchen table.
So can you put the phone number up, honey?
Sure.
In case you want a reading, folks, if you want a reading, a one-on-one reading with me, call this number, okay? And before we go, I'm waiting for either Kathy or Lisa to put the words up.
Also, we're open to having, if you want to host an event and you would like us to be there and you would like your friends and family to be there and you would like to have some reads around, from at least 10 people and a max of 50 people. It depends on the location though. So if
like a backyard barbecue or something, or some kind of party, something.
Let us know.
If you want us there, let us know ahead of time, okay?
Yeah. And give us a call and let's talk.
Thank you, brother. You too. All right. There it is. You didn't put the whole thing on there, Lisa.
That's okay. We can start. The whole thing is
love everyone you can while you're on this earth right now. Let them know. And the reason being, everybody, because love is life. And life is love.
Is love. Thanks for
Take
joining.
care. We'll see you guys probably at Paul's show tomorrow
Right.
and Laura Lee's show if we can do that one too. We'll get to it.
Lots
And
of stuff.
Jonathan, we got to get on Jonathan's show too because man, it's just like getting swamped again.
I know. I feel bad about that. But anyway.
Take care, everybody. God bless you all. Be kind to each other, okay? And love. Love from the heart and from the head. Good night.
Good night, everyone.